For your host, this thing be dog.
All right, let's get to it. What up, everybody? Did you miss us? We've been gone for 2.5 months, but we back. Um, Tom, what up, man?
What's going on with you, bro?
Not much, man. Just enjoying watching basketball the last month and a half. You know, Congratulations to Michigan on winning their national championship, and shout out to the UCLA women for winning their national championship yesterday. You know, Unfortunate that coach had it happen against South Carolina, but South Carolina did the Lord's work and knocked UConn out. So Michigan did the Lord's work by beating UConn as well. So all you UConn fans that say y'all the capital of basketball, you took two losses in the span of 4 days. Eat it, eat it.
That's a lot of L taking.
Yeah, a lot of L's taken, and I don't want to talk about the Lakers losing Luka and Austin Reeves, but
I want to talk about that.
I know because I want the Lakers to play in the I want the Lakers to play in the second round against the Spurs, but it looked like the Spurs may play the Nuggets. I just want somebody to be OKC. I'm tired of SGA getting all these damn whistles and everybody slurping the thunder like they the best, like they God's gift of basketball. Like relax,
I'm
relax.
tired. You said I'm tired of y'all.
Of course, I'm tired. And then the East, I got zero problems with Boston. I think Boston's the best team in the East, and I think the only team that could beat Boston is your Sixers, and that's it.
I ain't,
As much as I
I
like the,
ain't,
as
you
much as
don't
I
trust. You don't trust Detroit?
no, as much I like Detroit, but my problem with Detroit is this: you can play hard for all 82 games of the season. Is a difference between playing hard for 82 games and playing hard for 7 games in 2 weeks when you're just focusing on one team.
That is true.
So, but at the end of the day, like I I I like Detroit. I think they got a bunch of dogs on their team, but I need to see them with Cade back on the court because Cade has been gone for like 3 weeks with that collapsed lung. I mean, they held it down without Cade, but I just believe that Boston's the best team in the East, and I think the only team that can beat them is Philly. Everybody's saying Charlotte, but Charlotte's just as young as San Antonio. I ain't trying to hear that.
Yeah, nah, for real. No, no, that's true.
All right, let's let's.
I can see the Sixers beat them in a 7 game series. It's
I
gonna be
mean,
tough.
Embiid is playing. Edgecombe playing, Maxi playing. I know they lost to the Spurs tonight, but you know, Castle put
It's
up
the
a score.
Spurs. I'm not even
It's
mad
the
about that one.
it's the
It's the
Spurs.
Spurs, bro. It's
It's
the
the
Spurs,
Spurs.
bro. They got a walking cheat code. I can't even get mad about it. It's what it is.
But the crazy thing about it was Wimby hurt his arm and he didn't play the second half. So, but
They had a cheat code for a half. I'm not even mad at it. It is what it is.
hey, but MB was cooking Wimby before he got hurt. So
That is true.
everybody
Well, that's worth.
everybody be glazing Jokic like Embiid ain't better than him. So whatever.
You heard it. Big and B. Big and B.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about the off season. Dave, if you Dave, we sorry, bro. We gotta record this shit, man. You was sleeping and whatnot. That's not our problem. Sorry, bro. Sorry. Uh,
Sorry, brother.
let's get this out the way real quick. We ain't gonna be here all night, so let's get this out the way. All right. Um, we're gonna start with a surprising move. Let's start with Mike Evans going to the 49ers.
Mm, that's spicy.
Yeah.
That's real spicy.
What's your thoughts?
Ah, Tampa, I don't know what Tampa thinking. I don't know what they was thinking. I did my absolute hardest to keep Mike Evans in Tampa, but I like it for the Niners because I don't know if he's a full time wide receiver one anymore, if I want to be honest, but it gives him a different type of receiver that they didn't have in San Francisco. A guy can high point the football and go get it. They didn't have a guy like that. And I think it'd be a huge help for Brock Purdy. and and the money was good too. Like ain't like they overpaid for him either. So that's a solid move for the Niners. Well, I like it. I think it'll definitely help them for this year. Now I don't know beyond this year, but for this specific season, I like it.
I mean, it's only what 3 years. Mike Evans probably going to play there for what 2.5. So
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, I'm not going to be. It's a good move, but to me, it's like, all right, Mike Evans is on Seattle, but I mean San Francisco. But at the end of the day, is he going to stay healthy? Because he's not been healthy the last 2.5 seasons. So good for them, I guess. Good for them. But you know, it is what it is. Um, let's see here. The Broncos traded for Jalen Waddle.
That's a move.
I don't think. I mean,
That's a move.
everybody keeps saying Jalen Waddle's a 2, but he's going to be a 1 on the Broncos. He's better than Cortland Sutton.
I think it's a 1A 1B thing.
I mean, is it 1A 1B 1C with Troy Franklin?
I don't think Troy's a 1 though.
He could be. You know.
I mean, I like Troy a lot. I don't think he's a 1 though. It's possible. I'm not necessarily saying hell no, but I'm not gonna say heck yeah either. Possible.
Okay.
Possible.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I can
not.
see that.
It's not bad, but I mean, Jalen Waddle going to the Broncos. It doesn't really move the needle because I don't think the Broncos are better than the Chargers, but that's just me.
I don't hate that.
Let's see here. The Cowboys traded for Rashawn Gary.
That's a solid move. That's a solid move for the Cowboys.
I mean, my thing is with Rashawn Gary is that you had Michael Parsons on the other side of you, and you didn't really put up numbers.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
So it's a wait and see with Rashawn Gary. Plus, I think he's like, ain't he like almost 30?
I think he is 30 actually. Or he's 29.
I guess. The Rams basically took the entire Chiefs secondary, the entire Chiefs cornerback room, getting McDuffie and Jalen Watson. So, thoughts?
That's a Super Bowl push for them. I think that's two. I think that's two huge moves. I think that's a Super Bowl push when you making moves like that. When you doing things like that, you trying to win a ball. I love it because Trent McDuffie. I know he has his faults, but like he's that good when healthy. Especially in the slot. Like he's not the best outside corner. But when you telling me, yeah, he gonna play the slot, yeah, I like it a lot. I like it a lot for the Rams. Also like Jalen Watson can play outside or the slot too, so you can move them guys anywhere. And
Jalen Watson.
and Jalen Watson. Watson can play outside or inside, so it's just I truly think that they can make a lot of noise together in LA, and also the pass rush is better in LA than it was in Kansas City. I think they're even way better than they were over there. So I don't think you can go wrong with it. Honestly, I think that's a Super Bowl move. Like you trying to win the whole NFC in the Super Bowl with that type of move, and I like it for the Chiefs too when it comes to the McDuffie trade too. Um, Letting Jalen Watson walk is so stupid, but the Chiefs don't value the quarterback position. So I'm not
The
surprised.
thing I heard about the Chiefs is like, okay, the Chiefs they can let like their players walk because they know how to develop corners, which is true. I mean, I don't blame them for doing that, but you let go of Jalen Watson, you traded McDuffie, you let go of, I mean, Joshua Williams. I think he went to Tennessee, so I mean, good. I mean, it's a good trade for. It's a good move for the Rams. Good move for the Rams. Good move for the Rams. Um, let's see here. Devin Lloyd. I think he went to the Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts?
That was a steal. That was a steal. That was a steal. I don't know how much to say other than that. That was a steal. Like, bro, how the heck did you get him for that? Like, that was nothing. Like, that was nothing. They ain't spend no money on getting this man on his team. They did not spend no real money, bro. Like, I mean, good to me off for a linebacker ain't like super cheap, but bro, that's nothing compared to like what other linebackers have been getting on the streets, bro. Like,
I mean,
it's crazy.
I think it's not a it's not a it's a good move for the Panthers, but at the same time, it may I think the Panthers may have overpaid for Devin Lloyd, but I don't know because the Panthers defense was not even that good last year. They haven't been good in the last two and a half, close to 3 years that D coordinator's been there. Outside of Derek Brown and J.C. Horn, what impact players do they have on their defense?
Mm, that's a good question.
So
I
it's
like
like,
Mike Jackson too, though.
I guess.
He's solid.
All right.
He's
Um.
good. Not super impact though. I get what you're saying. Like, he ain't like he's like all pro and nothing like that. But he's good.
All right. The Chiefs signed K9.
I think that's a great move. They should have been done something like this. They took too long. They went to Mahomes. Whole ACL comes freaking off the bone. They go ahead and do that. I think they took too long, but the move itself is a great move. They need a legit running back one. Like this Kareem Hunt, Isaiah Pacheco nonsense. Then they had Kyle Uzi. So now had a running back one. It was time for Kansas City to start leaning more on the run game. Like, it's not like you got Tyreek Hill out there, a bunch of like super explosive receivers. So I guess let's put less on Mahomes' plate and give him a run game. I like it a lot.
I like the move for K9, but the thing with K9 is he has to stay healthy. He has to stay healthy because he was sharing carries with Charbonnet last year, and he didn't really like sharing carries with Charbonnet, which I kind of understood because you're better than Charbonnet. But and Charbonnet was taking like touchdowns away from him when he was on the goal line. But K9 proved in the Super Bowl run that he can be an every down running back if he stays
Yeah.
healthy. So I mean I like K9 with the Chiefs. Now he just needs to stay healthy, and that offensive line with the Chiefs got to run block better. But we don't know how the O line is going to be good because Mahomes is not coming back. Mahomes may be back by week one, but is he going to be Patrick Mahomes of old?
No,
We don't know.
I doubt it.
And then EB's back as the OC, so they're definitely gonna run the football. So
They don't run that rock.
the Raiders overpaid for Tyler Linderbaum.
I ain't got nothing to say about this but one thing. The Raiders sold their soul for a center. I'm done now. There you go.
I mean, the Raiders signed Quay Walker, N'Kobe Dean,
Mm,
Tyler Linderbaum. So
Jalen Naylor.
yeah, Jalen Naylor, Queedy
They spent
Pay.
that bad.
I mean, they signed. I don't know why they signed Matt Gay. Matt Gay. I don't. Oh, they moved on from Daniel Carlson. Oh, that makes sense.
I don't know
But
that.
I mean, I don't know. The Raiders trying to spend all this bag to help out Mendoza, but they still don't. I don't know, bro. Like their O line still needs help outside of Linderbaum. So
And Colin Miller coming back, that does help too. Um,
okay,
I don't know what their guard situation is at the starting guards, but like them getting Linderbaum will help. Them getting Colton Miller back will help as well. But they definitely, I think they definitely a left guard. I think I think they need a right tackle too. So, they got 3 stars on the line. They need 2 more. That's kind of that. The Raiders spent a lot of money. They got Kirk too. They spend all the money.
hey, what Mendoza and Kirk are basically the same people. They just like a year, like Kirk is about to be Mendoza's football uncle right now. So good for him. The Dolphins got Malik Willis. I, I don't know about Malik Willis going to the Dolphins because they basically ate up Tua's money, and now Tua's playing for free with the Falcons. So I wish Malik Willis all the luck in the best of luck in the world because I don't even know who he's going to throw the ball to. Because outside of Achan, I don't know, man. Like Malik Willis, hey, if he's the starting quarterback for the Dolphins, Godspeed. Because the Dolphins, they're gonna be terrible this season. I mean, they signed Tutu Atwell, so yeah, I guess.
Who gives a crap? I like 222, but I'm not.
And they got Jalen Tolbert too. So but who gives a crap? You're right. Who
That
gives?
that that's cool, bro. Cool story, bro.
Cool.
Cool story, bro.
Cool.
What the heck? What the hell? What in the? You know what, bro? Then I don't know what the Miami Dolphins are thinking. I don't. They want a fake rebuild, and they go pay for a quarterback. Bro, pick one. Pick one, bro. You gotta pick a side and stick to it. Don't give a quarterback $60 million goddamn dollars. You put nothing around him but Jalen Tolbert, Tutu Atwell, and Malik Washington. What are we doing, bro?
Add Darren Waller as
In,
well.
in the remnants of Darren Waller. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Have freaking fun. I don't know what the hell this is. If Jeff Hafley has to put his guys in the room and you want to bring your players that you want to prefer, do that. But don't give me this non-fake rebuild and try to fake tear it down and send everyone to everyone around the world. And y'all had all the Dragon Balls and you broke the Dragon Balls apart. They're going around the world somewhere else. Figure it out. You're going to rebuild, trade everybody. And that includes Devon Achane. If you want to, compete. But pick one. Just pick one. That's all I ask. You're going to pick Malik Willis up, but you're going to trade Jalen Walker. Lord help the Dolphins. They doing anything.
Just
whatever.
remember.
Have fun, Miami.
Just remember, Tone, they are the Dolphins. So Uh,
They are the morons too.
yeah, they are. The Bills, they traded for DJ Moore. They signed Bradley Chubb and CJ Gardner Johnson. Thoughts?
Oh, it's actually who else?
They signed Bradley Chubb. They
Oh,
got
the Bills. The Bills. Okay.
yeah, the Bills.
Hmm. Bradley Chubb is okay. It's okay move. I'm not impressed with Brad Chubb no more. Ever since he tore his leg up, I'm not a big fan. He's solid though. Like he's a solid football player. And he will help that pass rush. As for CJ Gardner Johnson, as long as not in his own head, not a head case, he's solid. So
I
I
mean,
think
he's better
he's
than the
better than
other.
DeMar Hamlin. What was they got back there? So
And then they traded for DJ Moore.
now that's the move. That's the move. Now, my only thing with DJ Moore, he wasn't that productive last year. Um, but the writing was on the wall. The torch has been passed at that point in time, and we knew who wide receiver one was at that point as Roma Dunze. So I kind of get it.
I mean,
But
they saying Lucas Bird may be wide receiver one. I mean, the only time.
smoking crack. I wish they would. I wish they would just for Roma Dunze like that. They lost their everlasting dag on mine. Boy, I I wish them Chicagoans would say some nonsense like that. I wish some O'Blockians and 60-30 and just some stupid stuff like that. Yeah.
All right, let's
Glad the
go.
O'Block that nonsense.
All right, let's head down to the Avenue because the Avenue thought they was gonna have Max Crosby, but Max Crosby got a dinged up knee, and instead of going with Max Crosby, they got Trey Hendrickson.
Ravens fans, I know you love your team. There's some big, dirty dastards. That was wrong. They are dead wrong. That was evil. That was conniving. And that was wrong. You. All right. So, shout out to Real Robinson because he said something that was very, very interesting. He said the Ravens had quote unquote post nut clarity. Real wow. I'm with y'all PG-13 version. They had buyer remorse. It, okay.
That's better. That's better. That's better because that's better.
Yeah, because real's wild. This is real. But they had buyer remorse. Let's just call it what it is. Like, they made the trade. They knew he tore some meniscus. The whole NFL fan base knew he tore meniscus. They were willing to take the trade because, all right, bro, Trey Henderson's probably not going to be available. They probably figured he wasn't going to be available. The moment they found out that he was available, they said, oh, heck no. We're going to get out of this daggone trade. I only trade draft picks anyway, so let me get out of this right now. And I ain't mad at him for it, but that was still dirty. That was still dirty. Ravens, y'all dirty, bro. Y'all terrible. Y'all did wrong for that. Y'all know y'all wrong. Did wrong.
Alec Pierce re-signed with the Colts. He stayed with the Colts, but the Colts traded Michael Pittman to the Steelers. So I don't know about this new move about the Colts. I don't know about this move about the Colts. I just think that the Colts, to me, they're basically going all in with Daniel Jones because they re-signed him to like eight. They gave him an $88 million deal to a quarterback who's coming off an Achilles injury. And they gave Alec Pierce the bag. They chose Alec Pierce over Michael Pittman. I guess. I guess. Congrats to the Colts. I guess. Thoughts?
Alec Pierce, you moron. I ain't call him. Alec Pierce, you homesick guy. You were scared to leave the comforts of Indianapolis, weren't you? It's okay, bro. I get it.
He's not a number one wide receiver. They paid him number one wide receiver money. But go
on. First of all, yes. Second, we're going to see how good you really are how Michael Pittman are.
Mm-hmm.
Because now, all the coverage is going to get dictated towards you. And now he can have wide receiver one potential. He's still super young. He's 25.
First of all, you had the Colts. You had two wide receiver ones on your team, and Michael Pittman and A.D. Mitchell. A.D. Mitchell had number one wide receiver potential. He had number one. He has number one wide receiver one potential, but you got rid of him to get Sauce Gardner. But like
stupid, by the way. No.
I mean, look, I'm just gonna leave it alone. The
no, I'm not. It's stupid.
Yeah, the Titans. They were very, very busy this offseason. They gave out
They spent that money.
They spent the bag. They paid Wandale Robinson, John Franklin Myers, Alontae Taylor, Cordell Flott. They got Mitch Trubisky as Cam Ward's backup quarterback. They paid Daniel Bellinger. They paid Jacob Martin. Good for Jacob, I guess. Hey, Joey Sly, I guess. Yeah, man. What you think of Tennessee's offseason so far?
They had a fantastic offseason, I believe. They made a complete makeover of their roster. Through the moves they made. Like they had turned that roster around from like small moves like a Jacob Martin to like the bigger moves like the Alontae Taylor and Cordell Flott. Brand new secondary. I wouldn't expect them to pick up Alontae Taylor and Cordell Flott. That's crazy. Wandale Robinson, huge pickup as well. I think they overpaid for Wandale. I'm not gonna lie, but
it made sense. It made sense because he played with Dayball. So
he played with Dayball. He's gonna be a slot machine, and the Calvin took a pay cut to stay around. So probably want another guy to team up with them too. Because I the Minor kid, he's cool, but I don't think he's like a wide receiver 3 in this league full time. So probably want to draft another guy as well. But yeah, I like what they did. Solid moves. They did lose Chigaquanquo, but they did replace him with David Bellinger, which I don't love. That move is only probably negative I would give for the Titans in free agency letting Chig go. But so they did pretty good. I think they did very, very well. I like what they did. And also pick up Teronje Sweat. Oh, but no. They traded Teronje Sweat away to get Jermaine Johnson. I like that move too. Even Teronje is a little younger. He's like closer to the beginning of the rookie deal than the end. Jermaine Johnson's a perfect fit in that Robert Saleh defense. I like what they did. It was a good move.
Let's talk about the Steelers real quick. They signed Jamel Dean. They signed Rico Dowdle. They signed Jaquan Brisker. They signed they re-signed Asante Samuel Jr. They signed Sebastian Joseph Day. Thoughts? And they traded for Michael Pittman.
So. They did. And I don't love their offseason like everyone else. They still have a quarterback. And they're so stupid. Like, not waiting for old man Rodgers to come back. Go get a quarterback. Like, they had no business letting Kirk Cousins sell that free agency market for that long. So you don't have a quarterback right now. I have to dock you for that. But outside of that, They did well. They
I
did.
mean, I mean, if Aaron Rodgers comes back, it's going to be his last year. If he doesn't come back, you you believe that you can develop Will Howard into a good quarterback. So why not take your chances? Um. All right. Let's talk about our compadres in the NFC East.
It's a
The
goofies.
the New York Football Giants.
Or the little men.
The little men, yes, they signed the tight end that I really want, but he chose to go back to his old head coach. Likely, uh, they signed Tremaine Edmonds. They signed Darnell Mooney. They re-signed the Luminor. They got Calvin Austin from the Steelers, and they signed my man's Project Patrick Ricard. Uh, they signed Ardarius Washington.
Mm-hmm.
They signed Greg Newsom,
So,
and they re-signed. Yeah, they got all these players. How you think they gonna fit in with Harbaugh and old man Nags as their you know
offensive coordinator.
offensive coordinator? Yeah.
I don't like the Matt Nagy hire. I don't like it. I think his offense is primitive. When it comes to like lack of the quarterback running and rolling out, I'm not a big fan of that. I think that's what limit Jackson Dart. Some more of a pocket passer. Don't like the fact they lost Wanda Robinson. I think that's a huge loss. Uh, Losing Cordell Flott's also a huge loss in my opinion. Greg Newsom to second is not Cordell Flott today. Pretty did downgrade at corner. But I think Greg Newsom's pretty good. And when healthy and actually playing like I we know Greg Newsom can play, it could be a walk between him and Cordell Flott. Cordell Flott's a better corner. So maybe that's a downgrade. Losing Wanda Robinson sucks. Uh, Other than that, I think they did pretty well. I don't. I love the Isaiah Likely move. Really don't. I don't necessarily hate the Tremaine Edmonds move. But I don't love it either. He's great against the run, but he's not good in coverage. And when you got tight like Tigger Quanko in the division, Jake Ferguson, and Dallas Goddard, like you need linebackers who can cover. And Tremaine Edmonds is definitely not that from a technique standpoint. You can do it from an athletic standpoint, but his technique is garbage. So have fun with that. Have fun with Chiggy and Jake Ferguson and Dallas Goddard banishing you to the shadow run every week and getting 50 to 75 yards in your head. None of my business. So yeah, outside of Trey May Evans' lack of coverage and outside of losing Wandale and Cordell Flott, I think they did pretty good. I think they did pretty good. They
And
got guys that
also,
can fit the hardball.
and
Also,
also, and also, Dexter Lawrence kind of
requested a trade.
requested
That's
for
huge.
trade. But we all know that the Giants are not going to trade Dexter Lawrence. So,
I don't know.
all
Right
right,
price.
all right, the Pigeons. The only signing that I really give a damn about is Rick Woolen. So,
That's a good move. Though.
yeah, I mean it's a good move,
That's a
but
good.
I don't know if he fits.
They lost a lot of guys.
They did.
Jalen Phillips gone. Bree Blankenship gone. Jahan Dotson gone, which is not super important, but still gone. I'm sorry, I got it wrong.
Nah, but here's the thing, though, right?
I mean, Jahan is a kind of a
No,
decent
no,
size loss.
but here's the
They
thing,
don't have a
though.
slot receiver right now, but
All right, so but here's the thing, though, right? Reek Willen is replacing the Dory Jackson, so
yes,
okay, fine. You drafted Makuba last year as basically Reed Blankenship's replacement. Okay, fine.
sure.
You you drafted Jahad Campbell to be N'Kobe Dean's replacement last year. Okay,
So it's time
cool,
to step up.
fine. You got to step up. Also, I mean, I don't know who's going to replace Jalen Phillips because you don't
No,
unless you're going to draft somebody. Then okay, fine.
you're gonna take an edge rusher apart now.
Yeah, we all know the Eagles. They can get pass rushers off the wazoo and whatnot. So I just think that the Eagles are in trouble this year because we all know they're probably going to get rid of AJ Brown, and
They probably do after June.
and also this is kind of a make or break season for Jalen Hurts because we've been. I'm in here. There's rumblings out of Philadelphia that nobody really fucks with him, which is not surprising at all. Because like everybody said, oh, he's a winner, but I'm like, bro, he whatever offensive coordinator comes in, I know they got what's man Sean Mannion as an OC now.
They took our approach and got a young guy there in
Yeah,
Paul Frazier.
yeah, like so. And Jalen Hurts doesn't like motions and motions and whatnot. He likes stagnant. He likes to like read the defense and be stagnant and whatnot. I'm like, bro, you need to adjust with your offensive coordinator. Like your offensive coordinator can't always predicate his play calling to you. You need to like predicate your playing skills with him. Like he's trying to help you become a better quarterback. You can't be relying on running the football like like that. You're getting older now. You're not a young quarterback. You're not like Jaden or Jackson Dart or Caleb or what's or Mendoza who's coming out who can use his legs. Like or hell, shit, Lamar with his new offensive coordinator, he got to adjust his play style too. So, but I think this is a make break year for Jalen Hurts. At least me personally, because I think he doesn't have any guaranteed money left after this year on his
And he
contract.
had no intention on extending them either.
Yeah, so
I think he had a good money left on the field too. I think.
all right. Let's see here.
Oh yeah. The Eagles are the biggest losers in the NFC when it comes to
Of
free
course,
agency.
they're the biggest
I know.
losers. Cause
But they did it on purpose. They want comp picks and all that. That makes sense. I mean, I
yeah,
don't.
I mean it makes
When your
sense.
roster is that good, you can afford to lose 3 or 4 starters and still be able to
And plus,
replace.
we all know, majority of the Eagles players did they're drafted players, so it's not like they don't like do all that. Okay,
Yeah. The whole Jalen Carter rumor was interesting for a little bit. I knew he wasn't going.
okay. Uh, let's see here. Let's see. Who should we
You saw the
talk?
you saw the NFC South yet?
Oh, we did not talk about the NFC South yet, but we ain't talked about the North either. Okay. Um,
Or the we talked the West? We did talk.
we talked. We ain't talk. We only talked about the Rams and
I mean, we talked
the
about the
Mike
Seahawks.
Evans and the Mike Evans show. Okay. Uh, the
Get the
Detroit,
South out the way.
the YBC Duels, they
They got
traded.
worse.
They got worse.
They got worse. But go
I
ahead.
mean,
Give your recap. They got
I mean, okay. They traded Demo. They traded Demo. Uh,
Knuckles. Knuckles.
yeah. They re-signed. They signed Pacheco. I mean, I guess it's not the same.
Ain't no Knuckles. That's tails. Get out of here.
He said that's tails. uh, yeah, that's the only significant move because like they just re-signed some of their players, and I think what may happen is they may get like their pass rushers. They need a pass rush. They cut. Uh, they released Taylor Decker and Frank Ragnow. No, not Frank Ragnow. Graham Glass now. So basically, you know, they need to rebuild their offensive line and they need a pass rush. But I think they'll address those in the draft. But I think Detroit's like the biggest loser of the free agency window right now. Um, Green Bay, they traded for Zaire Franklin. They signed Javon Hargrave,
That's
and they signed St. Juice, but
cool.
uh, yeah, thoughts.
I'm gonna start with the trade. Zaire Franklin's cool. They gonna lose Quay Walker for the agency, so they had consistency playing. That was smart. Zaire Franklin's a solid linebacker. He's definitely not terrible.
He
He's
can run
definitely a downgrade from Quay Walker, but he's not a huge one. That's fine. Javon Hargrave's okay. Like, I'm not impressed with that move. It's, he's a starting defensive lineman. He's solid. Like he's okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then what else they do? Oh, St. Juice. Oh gosh, get out of here. Yeah, I don't love that move at all. Like, if you think the Los Angeles Chargers version of Benjamin St. Juice is the real Benjamin St. Juice, try it. I'm gonna
He
do it.
said, "Try again."
Try it. Try again. Go get another corner. Go find someone else before the regular season starts, or you'll be in a world of hurt. Enjoy. But they don't have a pass rush, so he might be fine. But I don't love that.
All right, our ops in Chicago. Uh, the only significant move that they did, in my humble opinion, was they basically traded. They traded Garrett Bradbury to the. They traded for Garrett Bradbury because their starting center retired,
Yeah,
and they signed Kobe Bryant.
it's a cool
That's
move.
and Devin Bush
It's solid.
to and Devin Bush is replacing. I believe he's replacing Tremaine Edmonds.
Yeah, I mean,
So because T.J. Edwards is still coming off that knee, is kind of coming off that
mm,
knee injury, and but the thing with the Bears, they don't have a pass rush, so you can't really take them serious right now. So whatever. Um.
yeah, they definitely need another power. That's a montage. He desperately need.
Okay.
Well, they
Bef-
did okay. I mean, Tremaine Evans and Devin Bush are a wash. Grant Bradbury's okay, and trading DJ Moore for a second rounder was smart. And getting younger at the position, that's fine. So they did okay.
all right. All right. Um. All right. Let's
So was that
just.
the whole NFC North? Packers, Lions.
I don't. I'm
What
not.
what what we ain't talking them purple boys.
The Vikes. The only thing the Vikes did was sign Kyler Murray.
That's a good move.
It is a good move because he's better than J.J. McCarthy.
And they got him for pennies.
Like that's the only significant move that the Vikings did. Like,
But that could change everything because if they we like this, they won 9 games with JJ McCarthy and Max Brosman. What the
and
hell you think they can do
Carson
with Kyler Murray?
Wentz. I mean, they could. Everything depends on what Kyler. If
It depends
Kyler
on
Murray,
what version of Kyler Murray you're getting. If you're getting late Arizona Cardinals Kyler Murray, then you probably win 8 extra games. But if you're getting 2022 Kyler Murray, 2021, okay. But we'll see.
well, here's the thing, and we talked about this on a previous episode of the podcast. If you haven't listened to it, just go back and listen to it. I Connor always starts this season off well, but he always tails off towards the end of the season. So, like Kevin O'Connell has to get that consistency with Kyler Murray out of him. All right, let's go to the Dirty Birds, the Falcons. By the way, they got some. Oh, they got some decent new uniforms.
They
Yeah,
cool.
they cool. Yeah. They signed B Rob to back up.
They got two B Ross in their back.
Well, no. We call Bijan Bijan. We don't call him B Rob.
Bijan and
All
B Rob.
right. They signed B
They
Rob.
got two. They got two B Robinsons. Okay, there we go.
All right. B Rob is replacing Algier, who went to Arizona. We will not be talking about the Cardinals. They're irrelevant. Uh,
Damn.
they are irrelevant.
Jesus. God damn.
You touched on Jahan Dawson getting traded there. Well, not traded there, signed there. I touched on Tua signing with them,
What?
and
It's a decent move.
yeah. So yeah. So
They did lose Kate Ellison, eh?
yes they did.
Ouch. That's smart.
But I
That's
mean, and
smart.
then also, I mean,
And your boy's an idiot. We're gonna talk about him.
yeah, but they put the franchise tag on top Kyle Pitts, and
That's
I
nasty.
guess I guess
Nasty
John
work.
I
Nasty
guess
work.
John I guess John Dawson's replacing Darnell Mooney.
Nasty work. Nasty boy. As Louis Tune would say.
Wow.
Nasty work. Nasty work. Nasty work. Nasty work.
All right.
Falcons, I'm not impressed. I think like that.
I mean, I think they'll be better with Stefanski, but only time will tell. Everybody hating on Stefanski because of what he did.
Stefanski's a really good offensive mind.
They hating on Stefanski because what they did to.
After that shit, door crap. Don't kill it.
Yeah, like come on,
Shut
Stefanski's.
that crap up. I don't want to hear that shit.
I ain't trying to hit it. Okay,
I'm trying to hear that nonsense.
the Panthers. We touched on Devin Lloyd. We touched on Devin Lloyd signing with the Panthers.
Jalen Phillips.
Jalen Phillips is there as well.
They brought back Jalen Coker too.
Kenny Pickett's now their backup quarterback.
Ugh, disgusting. Nasty work. Nasty work.
Nasty work.
What's that virus? They picking the virus beside Jalen Coker or no?
They signed John Mechie.
That's not bad.
And then
That's cool though.
And then AJ Dillon, I guess, is now the backup to Chuba Hubbard. So
They did lose Rico Dowdle. Ooh.
I did say Rico Dowdle going to the Steelers.
Yeah, they did lose Rico Dowdle. Yeah, ouch. That kind of sucks.
I think Carolina's taking a step back. That's me.
They're gonna take a slight step back. I can see it. A slight step back, they still might win that daggone division.
I don't think they win that division.
They still might win that daggone division. I'm not picking them, but it's still a chance. Because they got better defensively. So I think they kind of washed. They got worse offensively. They got better defensively. So I think it's a wash.
Only time will tell.
On paper.
New Orleans Saints. The Saints, they picked up David Edwards from the Bills.
Good.
They signed Travis Etienne.
I'm mad he took 5 years to tell us how he pronounced his last name. He's so irritating.
Hey, that's not my. Hey, if you said you just gotta adjust with it. You just gotta adjust with it.
Yeah, all right, Travis Etienne, whatever, bro.
You spoke on Caden Ellis because Demario Davis is now with the Jets. Weird, but okay.
Ugh, disgusting, nasty work. Nasty boy.
And no offense is with the Saints as well. Okay.
All decent moves. I don't dislike any of those.
Yeah. They're cool moves. All right. Tampa Bay. Shout out to Levante David. He retired.
Trash. Hold on. Well, Tampa trash. But shout out to Levante David.
Yeah. They signed Anzalone from the Lions.
That's okay.
I guess he's replacing Levante David. Okay.
Levante David, yeah.
They re-signed Cade Otton. They signed
That's a decent move.
They signed Kenneth Gainwell because Gainwell's now backing up.
That's a nice move. He's going to be an upgrade with Rashad White. He gonna be pretty good.
All right. Yeah, I mean, outside of that, they basically just gotta.
Offense.
And then we already talked about Mike Evans going to the 49ers.
Ew, ew,
Now
ew,
this,
ew.
yeah, so this made clear for Ibuka to be wide receiver one. I expect Jalen McMillan to be.
Yeah, he gotta stay
Uh,
healthy.
look. You drafted Jalen McMillan. He should be your number two wide receiver now. And Godwin, he's a number three wide receiver. He's not
He's
the
an
number one.
expensive wide receiver. Three. God dang.
Yeah, yeah. It'd be like that sometimes. Okay. All right, let's go to the West. We're not talking about the Cardinals. No need to. Uh
Trash. All right, good.
young LaFleur, I gotta see it from them. The Rams, we talked about Watson and McDuffie. They re-signed Cam Curl and
Good
Tyler
move.
Higbee.
Good move.
Yeah, good for Cam. Get that bag. Get that bag,
Yeah,
bro.
they it kind of hit all the right notes. Pause.
Yeah, yeah. They need to draft the Devontae Adams replacement. So, and we don't know what Puka's suspension going to be. So get that fixed. All right. Let's talk about the defending champs, the Seattle Seahawks. They re-signed Shaheed. They re-signed Shaheed. Re-signed Josh Jobe. They signed Emmanuel Wilson from the Packers. Uh, yeah, they didn't really do anything for real through free agency. I mean,
Right.
because all their core players are signed, and they they basically built their team through the draft anyway. So I mean, Seattle ain't going nowhere. So I look
Uh,
at it.
respectfully, the Rams, when it comes to wins or losers, are the sole Illuminati of this free agency in this division, and the Seahawks are the flight react, a walking out,
You said a walking L.
a walking out.
They're, they're the Super Bowl champs.
I'm talking just free agency. I
Oh,
know they
okay,
want
okay,
I'm talking the free agency period.
okay.
They
Uh,
got 11 zipped by the daggone Rams. The Rams made all the right moves, and the Seahawks did what the hell moves. Like, yeah, give back Shaheed was cool. Bring back Josh Jobe. I don't. They didn't have money. Like it's not like they were short of cap space. And they have Sam Darnold locked up for the next 2 years. Keep this core intact.
I mean, I'm
Losing, you lost Boye Mafe, you lost Kenneth
yeah,
Walker,
yeah.
you lost Freak Willen. Like you could have got one of those two guys back. Like get some of these guys back. Kobe Bryant's gone. Like what are we doing?
I
What are
mean,
we doing? What
they
are we
draft
doing?
they drafted their replacement. Oh, I forgot about the Patriots. Okay, the Patriots signed Romeo Dobbs.
That's a good.
They Dobbs basically is replacing as
Freaky Boy Diggs.
yeah, Free Boy Diggs. Yeah. Uh,
Nasty boy.
they signed AVT. They
That's a move. I like that.
yeah.
You know,
They signed Draymond Jones. They
that's a
signed
good
Kevin
move.
Byard.
Ooh, that's nasty. That's a good one.
Yeah, yeah.
Pass did some good stuff. They did some good stuff.
They get some good stuff, man. It's all they got to improve that off. Getting
I get
AVT,
up there in age though, but
look, getting AVT was clutch because their offensive line was terrible. So now AVT can play. I think he could play
I think
left.
Will Campbell holding that linebacker a little bit with his experience. If I'm gonna be honest, He can walk in post.
Yeah, I guess. All
He
right,
can walk. Yeah, he's bad.
all right, Tone. We saved the best for last. We're going to talk about the Commanders' moves. They signed Adafe Owe, got Rashad White, got Leo Chanel, got Meek Robertson, got Caleb Chason, got Chig, got back Tim Settle, signed Nick Cross, brought back your boy De'Ami Brown.
Say no. Say no. Welcome back, Dion.
uh, signed Van Jefferson, signed Charles Omenihu, brought back Mariota, signed Jerome Ford, and and they I don't know why they re-signed Jeremy McNichols, but whatever.
They need 90,000.
And they extended Revo, which was good,
Yeah.
good.
Shout out
Basically,
to Revo. Got married too. Good stuff, sir.
Revo and Tress will be Commanders for life. Just deal with it.
Yeah.
So just deal.
Shout out to both of those guys.
Yeah, just deal with it. Like, I like the moves, man. They just need to get a wide receiver.
I like every move except I don't dislike this move. I don't love the Meek Robertson move. I don't mind it. I don't love it. Okay. The rest of the moves are fine.
Listen, this is how I look at the Meek Robertson move. You're probably going to move Sanderson back outside and have Meek play the slot because we all know Trey Amos is holding down the other side. So it is what it is. You got Nick Cross. Hopefully he's going to be replacing Quan Martin because I don't want to see Quan Martin on the field again.
Never again.
Cause I don't want to see Quan Martin on the field again. I'll be cool with with Will Harris and Nick Cross as our starting safeties. I'll be cool with that.
Never again.
Who else? Chig is basically tight end one. Cause I don't know what they're gonna do with Bates and Senate, but it depends on what David Blau gonna do with his play calling. If they get Jeremiah Love, I believe either McNichols or Jerome Ford will be cut after training camp.
Fine.
It's probably going to be McNichols because Jerome Ford's younger than him. So, and then they need to get a wide receiver too. Whether you draft whether you get one in the third, whether you draft a wide receiver in the third round, whether you draft Carnell Tate if he drops to you, or some miracle happens, or some weird thing happens, you decide, we're going to draft Malachi Lemon, or you
say no,
or you basically wait until the Niners say screw it and they give up Brandon Ayuk. I don't know. They need a wide receiver too.
I believe they want to draft 7-1. I don't know. Or they can go sign Freaky Boy Diggs, or bring back Debo. Sign Jawan Jennings.
I think Debo's going back to San Francisco.
That makes sense. I would like to see him in LA with the Chargers, personally.
With the Chargers? Yeah, that makes sense.
Mike McDaniel can do a lot with Debo Samuel.
That makes total sense. But I don't think the Chargers got the money. But
they don't like spending money. They have money. So they will be broke. They won't spend more on Ty Biada show.
Hey, it is what it is.
It
Oh
is
yeah,
what it is. It was what it was.
and they re-signed Tunsil to that contract. Re-signed Chris Paul. Everybody's questioning, oh, what the Commanders gonna do at center? I'm like, easy. You put Alec Reddy at center and roll with it,
Well, they draft the center.
or draft a center, whatever. But
Draft the-
either way it goes, your your left side is good, your right side is good. You just need continuity. That's all you need.
And the right scheme. Come on, David Black.
All right.
Lizzie Black.
Well, that's basically it for the off season. Um,
Yep.
we'll be back sometime in the summer doing our quarterback countdown. Uh, until then, you guys enjoy the rest of the spring. The draft is I think it's in 2 weeks. Yeah, the draft is basically in 2.5 weeks. And more importantly, when the schedule drops, we'll know where the Commanders is going to play. I know they got a game in London, probably against the Jaguars and somebody else. And then they got some trip. They got some West Coast. They got 2 West Coast trips to Arizona and San Francisco, and they going to take a trip to Tennessee. But outside of that, the countdown to new FedEx Field is officially underway.
Yeah.
So until then, everybody have yourselves a good night. Tone, you have to get up early in the work tomorrow to go to work tomorrow. So
Oh shit,
and
bro.
yeah, and Dave, God bless you, brother. God bless you. Y'all have yourselves